Millions of adults believe that once they reach their 40s, 50s, or 60s, a slow metabolism is simply part of getting older. Many people assume their body is permanently slowing down and that nothing can change it. But what if that belief isn't completely true? What if the biggest problem isn't your age at all? Today's video may completely change the way you think about your body. We're going to explore what science has discovered about metabolism, why many people misunderstand it, and what simple lifestyle habits may help support your body's natural energy production as you get older. None of these ideas require extreme diets, expensive supplements, or exhausting workouts. Let's begin. Before talking about solutions, let's understand what metabolism really is. Many people think metabolism is simply how fast you burn calories. In reality, metabolism is much more than that. It's the collection of chemical processes your body performs every second to keep you alive. Your heart beating, your lungs breathing, your brain thinking, your muscles moving. Even while you're sleeping, your body continues using energy. That's your metabolism at work. Think of it like the engine inside a car. A healthy engine runs smoothly and efficiently. But if it isn't properly maintained, performance begins to suffer. Your body works in a very similar way. One of the biggest myths is that metabolism automatically crashes during middle age. For years, many people believed that after turning 40, their metabolism simply slowed down year after year. However, newer scientific research has challenged that idea. Researchers studying thousands of people across different countries observe how energy use changes throughout life. Instead of declining steadily every decade, they found something much more interesting. Human metabolism appears to move through several broad stages during life. In infancy, energy needs are incredibly high because babies are growing rapidly. During childhood and adolescence, metabolism gradually adjusts as growth continues. Then comes adulthood. Surprisingly, many healthy adults maintain relatively stable energy expenditure for decades. In other words, growing older alone may not be the biggest reason people gain weight. That surprises many people. If metabolism stays relatively stable for much of adulthood, why do so many people struggle with increasing body fat? The answer may involve something else entirely. As we age, our daily habits often change. Many of us become less physically active. We spend more hours sitting. Stress increases. Sleep becomes shorter. Convenience foods replace home-cooked meals. Over time, these small lifestyle changes can lead to extra body fat, especially around the waist. This deeper abdominal fat is often called visceral fat. Unlike the fat you can pinch under the skin, visceral fat surrounds internal organs. Researchers have associated excess visceral fat with poorer metabolic health and increased risk for several chronic conditions. It can also make people feel sluggish and less energetic. So, instead of thinking, "My metabolism slowed down first," it may be more accurate to ask, "Have my daily habits gradually changed in ways that affect my metabolism?" That simple shift in thinking gives us something incredibly valuable: hope, because habits can change. Imagine your metabolism as a factory that never closes. Inside that factory are millions of tiny workers performing countless jobs every second. Some convert food into energy. Some repair damaged cells. Some support your immune system. Others help regulate body temperature. When the factory receives the right supplies, good nutrition, movement, quality sleep, and proper hydration, it runs efficiently. But when those supplies become limited, the factory doesn't shut down. It simply becomes less efficient. The encouraging news is that many of these systems remain active throughout life. They often respond surprisingly well to healthier daily habits. Another important point is energy. Many people think feeling tired automatically means they're getting older. But fatigue can have many causes: poor sleep, lack of movement, stress, inadequate nutrition, dehydration, certain medical conditions. All of these can influence how energetic you feel. That's why improving overall lifestyle habits often helps people feel stronger, even without dramatic weight loss. Energy isn't created by one magical food or one special exercise. It's the result of many healthy systems working together. So here's the good news. Your body is incredibly adaptable. Every healthy choice you make sends signals throughout your body. A balanced meal, a short walk, better sleep, managing stress, drinking enough water. These may seem like small actions, but over weeks and months, they can add up in meaningful ways. You don't have to become perfect overnight. You simply need to become a little more consistent. And consistency is often far more powerful than perfection. In the next section of this video, we'll look at 5 practical habits that researchers have studied for supporting healthy metabolism. Some are probably familiar. Others may surprise you. Most importantly, they're simple enough that many people can begin incorporating them into everyday life. So stay with me, because the next strategy might completely change how you think about supporting your metabolism naturally. These next strategies aren't miracle cures, and they won't replace medical advice. Instead, they're practical habits supported by scientific research that may help improve metabolic health over time. Let's start with the first one. Many people eat from the moment they wake up until just before bedtime. Breakfast, morning snack, lunch, afternoon snack, dinner, dessert, late-night snack. When food is constantly coming in, your body spends much of the day processing and storing energy. Some researchers suggest that allowing longer breaks between meals may help the body shift toward using stored energy during those fasting periods. This approach is often called time-restricted eating. It doesn't necessarily mean eating less food. Instead, it focuses on when you eat. For many adults, simply avoiding late-night snacking can be an easy first step. Giving your digestive system a break overnight may support healthy blood sugar regulation and encourage your body to use stored energy while you sleep. The key isn't starvation. The key is consistency. Always speak with your healthcare provider before making major dietary changes, especially if you have diabetes or take medications. When people hear the word exercise, many imagine expensive gyms or intense workouts. But your body doesn't only benefit from hard exercise. It benefits from movement. Every time your muscles contract, they require energy. Walking, climbing stairs, gardening, housework, even standing up more often can increase daily energy use compared with sitting for hours. One simple habit many experts recommend is taking a 20 to 30-minute walk after dinner. Walking after meals may help support healthy blood sugar levels while keeping muscles active. If 30 minutes feels too long, start with 10, then 15, then 20. Remember, progress matters more than perfection. Small daily habits often produce bigger long-term results than short bursts of extreme effort. Many adults focus only on losing weight, but preserving muscle is just as important. Muscle tissue uses more energy than fat tissue, even when you're resting. As we grow older, muscle mass naturally declines unless we actively maintain it. That's why simple strength exercises can be valuable. Bodyweight squats, wall push-ups, resistance bands, light dumbbells, chair exercises. You don't need to become a bodybuilder. Even 2 or 3 strength sessions each week may help maintain muscle and support healthy aging. Strong muscles don't just improve appearance. They help with balance, mobility, independence, and everyday activities. Many people underestimate sleep. Yet poor sleep can affect hunger hormones, food choices, and energy levels the next day. When you're tired, you're often more likely to crave sugary snacks and highly processed foods. You also tend to move less throughout the day. Creating a relaxing bedtime routine may help improve sleep quality. Keep your bedroom cool and comfortable. Reduce bright screens before bed. Try going to sleep and waking up at similar times each day. Good sleep isn't wasted time. It's one of the ways your body repairs itself. Inside your digestive system live trillions of bacteria, known as the gut microbiome. These microorganisms help digest certain foods and may influence overall health. A diet rich in colorful fruits, vegetables, beans, nuts, seeds, and other fiber-rich foods helps nourish beneficial gut bacteria. Foods such as berries, pomegranates, walnuts, leafy greens, and legumes contain natural plant compounds that scientists continue to study for their potential role in supporting healthy aging. At the same time, staying well hydrated helps your body perform countless essential functions every day. Water supports circulation, digestion, temperature regulation, and normal metabolism. No single food will magically boost your metabolism. Instead, it's the combination of nutritious eating, hydration, movement, and healthy habits that creates lasting results. By now, you may notice a pattern. None of these strategies promise overnight transformation. That's because real health rarely happens overnight. Instead, your body responds to the choices you repeat every day. One healthy meal, one evening walk, one extra glass of water, one better night's sleep. These small actions may seem insignificant today, but over months and years, they can add up to meaningful improvements in how you feel. Now that we've covered several habits that may support a healthy metabolism, there's one more piece of the puzzle. Sometimes improving your health isn't only about adding good habits. It's also about removing the habits that quietly work against your body every single day. Let's look at some of the biggest lifestyle obstacles. Most people don't eat large amounts of sugar from fresh fruit. The real problem usually comes from sweetened drinks, desserts, candy, pastries, and processed snacks. These foods are often high in calories while providing very little nutrition. Over time, regularly consuming large amounts of added sugar can make it easier to gain excess body fat. Sugary drinks deserve special attention because they're easy to consume quickly. A single soda may not ruin your health, but drinking one or several every day for months or years can gradually increase calorie intake without making you feel full. A better choice: water. Sparkling water without added sugar, unsweetened tea, or simply flavoring water naturally with slices of lemon or cucumber. Small substitutions repeated every day often make a much bigger difference than people expect. Walk through any supermarket, and you'll notice countless products in colorful packages. Many are convenient, but convenience doesn't always mean nutrition. Highly processed foods are often packed with refined grains, unhealthy fats, excess sodium, and added sugars. They also tend to contain fewer vitamins, minerals, and fiber than whole foods. Fiber is especially important because it helps support healthy digestion and feeds beneficial gut bacteria. When your meals include more vegetables, fruits, beans, whole grains, nuts, and seeds, your digestive system generally receives more of the nutrients it needs. That doesn't mean every processed food is bad. The goal isn't perfection. It's balance. The more often you choose whole foods, the more opportunities your body has to function at its best. Many adults spend most of the day sitting, driving, working at a computer, watching television, scrolling on a phone. Hours can pass without much movement. Your body wasn't designed for that. Even if you exercise for 30 minutes each day, long periods of sitting can still affect overall health. That's why many experts recommend standing up and moving around every hour whenever possible. Stretch. Walk across the room. Climb a few stairs. Take a short break. These little movement breaks may seem minor, but they keep your muscles engaged and help interrupt long periods of inactivity. One mistake many people make is trying to change everything at once. They begin an extreme diet, exercise every day, remove every favorite food, and within 2 weeks, they quit. Real health doesn't require perfection. It requires consistency. Imagine improving just one habit this week. Perhaps drinking more water. Next week, adding a short evening walk. The following week, going to bed 30 minutes earlier. Month after month, these small improvements begin to stack together. That's how lasting change usually happens. Not through dramatic promises, but through daily choices repeated over time. Your metabolism isn't your enemy. It's your body's natural system for producing and using energy. It responds to how you eat, how you move, how you sleep, how you manage stress, and the choices you make day after day. While aging does bring changes, many healthy habits can still support energy, strength, and overall well-being. The goal isn't chasing a perfect body. The goal is helping your body function as well as it can for as long as possible. Because feeling stronger, having more energy, walking farther, playing with your grandchildren, traveling, enjoying life, those are the outcomes that truly matter. If today's information was helpful, don't try to remember everything at once. Choose one healthy habit from this video and start today. Small steps, practiced consistently, often lead to the biggest long-term improvements. And remember, your body has an amazing ability to adapt. Treat it with patience. Fuel it with nutritious foods. Move it every day. Prioritize quality sleep. Stay hydrated and give yourself time. Healthy living isn't about quick fixes. It's about building habits that support you for years to come. If you enjoyed this video and want more science-based tips for healthy aging, metabolism, heart health, brain health, and living stronger after 50, be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and join us for the next video. Thank you for watching, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.